When young people transition from the campus to the Karmabhoomi or the workplace, their mind goes through several kind of thoughts. And through the transition process, they discover that they don't know many of the things that they are coming across on day-to-day life. In our latest series of vlogs, we have covered 12 aspects to help people transition from campus to the Karmabhoomi. So today, let me try to synthesize all of these ideas through one of the most powerful stories from our ancient texts and present to you in a comprehensive manner. All the 12 concepts put together into one episode. Welcome to Sadhana World Foundation. So let me describe the character Hanuman from our great epic Ramayana. You know, Sita was lost. Ram and Lakshman are extremely worried. They're trying to figure out how to get Sita back. So a search team or a search operation is initiated, and Hanuman is put as one of the key members of this search operation. Hanuman doesn't seem to have any past experience of being part of such a complex search operation, but he joins the search team. Just imagine what is running through his mind. Someone reminds Hanuman that he has the capability to do this. Hanuman sits silently for a while, thinks for himself, prepares his mind, and says, "Yes, I am ready. Tell me what is to be done." Then Ram addresses the search team and says that so far, whatever information has been received, Sita seems to have been taken away in a particular direction. We have to cross this ocean and reach Sita. But there is no information about Sita's whereabouts. There is no information about the distance, about the location, about the journey. No information, absolutely nothing. But Hanuman makes this transition from no experience to being part of a complex search operation and prepares his mind. So there are two things what he does. He accepts this transition and then he prepares his mind. And thirdly, what he does, he brings in the self-confidence and the belief that he can do it, because his team members and the other people in the stakeholder community are saying that he has the capability. People are trusting Hanuman for his capability of crossing the ocean and locating where Sita is. He accepts all that, and then he focuses only on the effort. He is not sure what outcome is going to happen. He is not thinking about the impact of his failure or impact of his success. He is not thinking on any of this. He is just focused on the effort. He has to cross the ocean, and he hopes that after he crosses the ocean, there will be a piece of land and he will locate who Sita is. Remember, he doesn't know who Sita is. So he starts his journey. On the way, he faces various kind of obstacles. And everywhere, he honestly describes his current situation. He knows that the strangers that he is meeting on the way may be friends, may be enemies, may have different kind of purposes. And he deals with each of those situations in different ways. Sometimes he uses tact. Sometimes he uses his power, his strength, and he deals with each obstacle in its own unique way. So he keeps learning. That's the number 5 lesson that I see here. He continuously keeps learning and he keeps improvising. Some obstacle he figures out that he can deal with using his strength and power. And some obstacle he decides to use tact. He pleads and he uses his words and he conducts himself in such a way that he wins confidence of the other party. At least he keeps putting his effort. He faces various kind of challenges, but he doesn't lose hope that he would be able to reach the destination. He is optimistic. He shows great degree of resilience. The thing uppermost in his mind is the purpose. His purpose is to service the leader of his team, that's Lord Ram. The purpose is to locate where Sita is and to figure out how she is and to convince her that there is hope in her life, that Ram will come to rescue her. The purpose is extremely clear in Hanuman's mind. He conducts the entire expedition with that optimism, that resilience, continuous learning, and with the belief that he can do. He is just focused on the efforts. He is not thinking about the outcomes. He thinks that he has met Sita and he has to establish degree of credibility with Sita and to convince her that Ram is going to come. In our epic Ramayana, beautifully it has been explained how Hanuman conducts himself to win Sita's confidence, Sita's trust. He builds his credibility. He has no playbook. He has no standard operating processes defined for him. Yet he is not worried. He always is making consistent effort to get over each obstacle. And he has taken full ownership. Remember, he is one man army trying to deal with this situation. These are the 12 lessons that we have spoken about. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear children, thank you for understanding these 12 aspects, which are not only important for people who are transitioning from college to the workplace. Rather, these are important for all of us who are moving from one level to another or from one complex task to another complex task. People who are on a mission. All these 12 things are so critical. They're all embedded in our ancient texts. I look forward to our future conversations. Thank you.